That's the point. So just show up there, Teresa. I do think this is going to happen. If he's open to it and she wants it, it's going to happen. But that's how Melissa feels. Tamra Judge, the rat that scurries. Oh, she's on the move today, guys. The rat that scurries is inserting herself once again in things that just don't involve her. It's really funny because I get really strange DMs myself all the time from people. Not strange DMs, but the thing is, we don't just report on anything here. We'd like to investigate it, see if there's any truth to this. So Tamra is now meddling where she isn't belong. She's now in the Wendy Osefo thing. She has a podcast where you talk about this, but she's now putting herself into this. I People have tried to put me into the drama when these other podcasters or housewives, we have falling outs, they come after me, they say shit about me. I won't clap back. I'm not in the drama. That's not my job. I'm not bringing that into my life. Tamara's putting herself in this thing and saying that she shares alleged DM she received from RHOP star Wendy Osefo's neighbor after her fraud arrest. Now, I have received DMs myself, I can reveal right here on Behind the Velvet Rope, from people that claim to be Wendy's neighbors as well. Two people. Now, I was looking into it for 1 second and I'm like, this is neither here nor there. It's not like national news. So, but two people slid in. They both had a different story, not even about this, having nothing to do with Tamara, but they were like, oh my God, and here's what we think about the Osefos in the neighborhood, and they were always the trash of the neighborhood. I'm like, there's no point in me saying this because I really don't know who this person is, right? And we're not going to go do a CSI investigation. It would take 2 seconds, but I don't care. So one person slipped in about how hated they are in the neighborhood. I'm like, this is not a substantiated fact. I'm not going to mention it. And then someone else slid in about how the day this happened, the whole neighborhood was on alert and everyone thought it was fake. I'm like, neither of these are like they're not substantiated, but apparently Tamara. So did I get a DM from the same person Tamara did? I don't know. Let's see if there's any name here. So Tamara claims that Wendy Osefo's neighbors slid in. I don't know if the people that wrote to me are her neighbors. That's like people do that all the time. Oh, I have tea on Julia Lemigova, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Who are you? Like, do you know her? So we share when we have real hearts. Apparently, Wendy's neighbor slid into Tamara's DMs and shared that the entire neighborhood suspected instantly that the burglary was insurance fraud, as there's something shady about it. Similar to the second DM I got, kind of. So blah 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 blah. Here, Tamara says, Wendy's neighbor slid into my DMs. Tamara, stop meddling where you're not wanted. Basically, she said they all got notices on their front door or in their mailbox that there had been a burglary, and it was at Wendy and Eddie's house. And instantly, the whole entire neighborhood was thinking this is insurance fraud. Similar to the two DMs I got, one where he tells me like they're kind of like the outcasts of the neighborhood and we're always raising a side eye to them, and the other one who told me that no one in the neighborhood really believes. I guess it is similar. That's what she said, Tamara added. All the neighbors were saying, no way, no way, no way, because I don't know if the area where they're at is not known for burglaries, but she's on TV, so that's a different level, but they all thought something was kind of shady about it. Co-host Teddy Mellencamp pointed out that Wendy's co-star Ashley Darby claimed this ain't news to us. Yes, we've already cover that. There's a lot of people that have come out. Somebody else that worked with Wendy, yep, came out and did it too. Yep, we saw that. Sarah talked about that. Blah, blah, blah. So Mia came out. So everyone seems to have been against her, except Katie Roast. So I always thought to myself, somebody that's always bragging about money and bragging about their degrees and stuff like that, it's always like a little bit of a red flag to me. She added, this is Mia talking. I like Wendy. I met Wendy, but it's not looking good. No, it's not. Why would you wear the ring that you reported stolen? I agree. So Tamara's meddling in other people's businesses, and nobody wants to hear from Miss Judge on that. And now we know how Melissa feels about. Speaking of Tamara, did you see this? I thought it was funny a few weeks ago. I thought it was funny. Leslie Bedore, David Bedore's wife. You know that they're on again, off again, domestic violence, papa beep, a boop, a pop beep. Well, Leslie Bedore said she needed a last minute Halloween costume and she posted herself in a black dress throwing an orange in the air. She's going to be an Orange County housewife for Halloween. I didn't think anything of it. Kind of funny. You're married to David and he was married to Shannon. Wah, wah. You guys know my friend? Wah, wah. Some of you call her Shannon Bedore. We have Aunt Wendela here today. Shady Aunt Wendela. Anyone have anyone shady? You guys have someone shady in your family? Isn't there? Every family has one. Don't you have someone in your family where you're like, we sit at the Christmas dinner, we sit at the Thanksgiving table, and that person, I don't know about them. They're in my family. They're the aunt, they're the uncle, they're the cousin, but they're a little shifty and a little shady. Well, everyone, in honor of Thanksgiving next month, meet Shady Aunt Wendela, otherwise known as Wendy Osefo. But anyway, Leslie Bedore did a thing where she posted herself as an Orange County housewife, because we all know she's now married to Wah Wah, Shannon Bedore's husband, or ex-husband, and not really a big deal, but Tamra Judge, the rat that scurries, she was very upset with this post. I don't know why. It was kind of funny. Let her post. Who the fuck cares? It's Halloween. What's your favorite type of candy? Let me tell you the best type of candy to eat. The white chocolate recess peanut butter cups. Now, sit down. Take a seat. They come two ways. They come in the mini cups. Maybe they come regular. I haven't seen them that way. They come in the mini cups, so you can get these a huge bag of the little mini Reese's peanut butter cups, white chocolate. I don't want the regular Reese's peanut butter cups. I don't want the dark chocolate. I want the white chocolate. Okay. Don't even get me started on the comments that will come to that statement. And then they also have them thin. They have really thin. They're both good. They're different. The thin are flat and bigger. I like the little minis, like they're high. I buy a box of those white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups, a bag. You can get them all year round. I got to tell you, it's just when I buy them, I'm so happy, but I'm so mad. I eat truly like three-fourths of the bag, the big bag. Picture the big bag. I eat like three-fourths in one sitting. Now that is probably, I don't know how many are in a bag. 100 are in a bag. I probably eat like 50 to 60 of these little things at once. Not really a good idea, but I swear to God, I can't stop. I eat one and I'm like, I'm just gonna have two or three. And then you're eating them, and then I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. This is actually making me happy. You're eating it. I like to wash it down with like, I try to drink a lot of water. So I'm like, I feel like I'm healthy. Like, if you just keep washing it down with water, or you're supposed to drink a lot of water, and I haven't had my water for today. But white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups, I swear to you, you try it. Someone told me they tried the peanut butter and jelly with the Doritos on the sandwich. Go and get the bag of the white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. You could do the flat ones. I like the little ones. And you tell me it is not the best candy that you have ever tasted in your life. And if you have two or three, even if you have 20, you just know that you have more self control than me, because I eat three-fourths of the bag every fucking time. So I don't know. When I'm having a bad day and I want to eat my feelings, that's what I go and get. When I'm in New York, there's a drugstore like right downstairs. So love you all. There you go. What do you think about all this? Love you.